edition of Guerrilla Walkthroughs, Let's Play of Freeman, Guerrilla Warfare, Steam Early Access. And there's fine. And let's continue. By the way, yes, you can have multiple saves. But no, it doesn't have Steam Cloud saves, unfortunately. Or at least my Steam Cloud saves only cooperate with a very few amount of games. But anyway, so I've been playing this game a ton off camera to the point of I made a ton of mistakes my first run, but they're fine. They're actually not that bad. Okay, for like heals, we need actual medkits. Do we have actual medkits? We have actual medkits. You're going to get actual medkitted. You can also use food if you want, but it's no waste. Prisoners! How do you get prisoners? You do this. And then you try to get compliance. If it fails, you have to wait till next day, more or less. Or you can also, or if the pirates want their dudes back, or anyone, or any other faction for that matter, want their dudes back, then you can just simply give them back. And also, I think I realized that some machine guns were coming from. You do get them back. It's just the chance of getting them back. Chaos of war and whatnot. Also, looks like the ocean and sky camouflages are night camouflages in this game, which is what I use them. Which is what I think about navy blue anyway. And these are different camouflages as well. Alright, so how many people do we have? And I just cannot wait to get started because I've been playing a ton of it off camera and I kind of done everything there is to do. Which, by the way, you can do it here. Let's hire people. My neat trick is hire them with no equipment. If you have equipment, it doesn't matter. So let's just hire a ton of dudes. Basically, the difficulty is hiring people. Everything else falls in line. All you gotta do is pretty much fight looters all day, and then you'll get people. Almost full. Okay, let's actually get our names in order. You are Sinner. Sinner for me is the heavily armored and heavily submachine gun, or assault rifled, depending on what stage of the game we're playing. Squad that sits in the center of my flanking maneuvers. And you are actually typically ranged, but in this one we're not doing that. You'd be flanker since you're already set up that way. And then you'll be ranged since you're set up that way. And range always sits around with Unranged always sits around with the other guys. But anyway. So now we gotta outfit our troops. What guns do we got? We got UMP, which you can't use. Anyone here can use it? Actually, since you're armored and have some machine gun, you go there. This game is all about and you have a shotgun, so I kind of want you over here too to bolster their ranks. We don't have any spare armor, do we? Can I do this to you? Yes, we do. You need spare pants. Yes. So I'm just bolstering their ranks. Can you carry UMP? Yes, you can. You're going over here. Now, you guys can just use pistols all day for all that matters. Only got one Makarov to go around. That's not good. And then MP5. And is that it? Now pretty much everyone has just one weapon for right now. Because we cannot afford any more. Okay, all these guys are outfitted. Now, anyone carrying access weapons? Yes, you are. Actually, are you skilled enough? carry a revolver. You might be, yeah, you're a pirate, so you're skilled enough to carry a revolver. So that means you, my friend, are going to the flankers. And then you go here. And you are definitely going to be skilled enough to carry a revolver. There we go. Take that off, yeah. Flankers! The flankers are actually full. What a surprise. So that means we're going to take one of some machine guns and put them in the center. Because basically the center just needs to flood the area of bullets. The flankers don't need advanced weapons because they'll be flanking people all day long. And the ranged people need, you know, ranged guns. And how I order my people, center has more experienced troops. Actually, level 4. Alright, man. Get some camouflage going. Oh, not you. You just have my own shirt. That's fine. Camouflage? Actually, no, the ranged people don't really need camouflage. It's not a necessity. It's not a necessity compared to the flankers. Everyone's 1 or 2s, yeah. I mean, actually, you're 4. You get center. Go here for now. Basically, giving the equipment to the people that are more experienced, who know how to use it, and are more likely to die, and are more of a risk of and will cost more to die because you can't take any losses really. But this game is about taking small losses. You just have this energy gets knocked out. Alright, that out of the way. Also, we got masks our peoples can use. So we're really good at knife fighting. You know, double check my troops, make sure everyone has a gun. Yep, my Makarov mags in place. Like, this game is so good, but again, like I said at the beginning, it's so flawed. The game has a bunch of little issues, which I'll go over later, but they're mostly in relation to combat. Like, for example, the AI, which I think I can go over now, the AI just walks in the straight line forward. Sometimes they go in the flank. Sometimes they go in the flank and that annoys me. But most of the times they just walk forward. I wish the AI had more strategery in their efforts. Get all the tea. I gotta transport it. Basically, early game is all about getting stuff. Okay, deal. Also, you can have these. No sense of keeping them unless we got a mission, I think. Get the pottery. There's a place that really wants it. Now let's go. Okay, this is where we were. We need to go to the pottery place. Pottery place. I think it's that one. Alright, we got 16 dudes and dudettes. None of them are running from us. Fantastic. Let's parallel the convoy. Oh, you want to hurt they probably want to have some because they have a couple of these in the area. You can have plenty, dude, my friend. You can have plenty. Holy right there. You're not bass. You gotta lose. You gotta clean up the streets. I mean, I think your flag changes based on how good you are, I think. I'm not quite sure. And another thing, which just is a flaw of the game, is the fact that this map is completely and utterly disorienting. It's a terrible, 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 terrible tactical map. As in, there is no grid other than just how the map actually works. What I would like is a grid and a compass to tell you which way at least is close enough to north. And also, when you're viewing it from the top, you can't see. It's hard to tell what's a hill or not. And then also there's issues with, like, for example, I can't zoom in right now. For some reason, like, for example, this map is very one-handed. It can only do one thing at one time. Oh. Zoom in. Thank you. Like, for example, when you're ordering people around and trying to move the map with right-click, which you need to do a ton, because, again, the map is terrible at showing where hills are unless you actually start moving the camera around. You actually deselect your unit. It's terrible. Alrighty, so you're ranged. Let's go here. And also something which is kind of realistic, but I wish if you got a compass in the map, I wish you could put a compass in the map, random thing in your inventory. Random item in your inventory. That would be fantastic, and then you can press a button, or open up a comm wheel. See, like right then they lost. There you go, and open a comm wheel so you can see which ways north and whatnot. Make it more realistic than simply having to follow this thing. Basically, this thing, it's only used to me is showing you where the enemy spawns. Otherwise, this map is far too disorienting to actually translate easily to the actual real world. So yeah. Okay, go here. Go here. Basically, I'm using my flankers as I see now they deselect. Using my flankers as flanking. And in this game, because of how the AI always works, where they walk in a straight line to your spawn, which is kind of sad, but regardless, it works. I mean, you can still get complex strategies out of it. It's just they're not the most tactical AI in the world. To the point of I see Call of Duty AI perform more tactical maneuvers than this. Basically, what you want to do if you're using flankers like I am, what you want to do is have them come with the terrain. As you can see, they're going to be below the hills, and you want them to run back and then run to the side. That's how things are going to work. It's a lot of trial and error. Ooh, actually, they might have to move up to that hill. So let's tell them to do that next. It's a lot of trial and error figuring out how to move them, but it's fine. And I've also figured out some things about the bullet mechanics in this game. Okay, that's where we're going. Is someone going to move? Oh yeah, they're moving. Okay, fantastic. I figured out the bullet mechanics in this game. Basically, it's Call of Duty. There is no bullet drop. Or at least older Call of Duties, I'll be fair. There is no bullet drop. Oh, where am I in contact? There's no bullet drop. However, there is bullet speed. Which is interesting. So you do need to adjust your aim, but only for bullet speed. As in, you can mock our people from across the map if you really want to. Okay, they're engaged in contact. Again, this map is, again, still one-handed. Okay, so everyone needs to go here. Yeah, let's get to a flanking spot. Basically what I like to do is get in a point where I can see everyone from the side. See both my flankers and my normal people. And my centers. Running time! Dude. And also I changed on my other account. I mean not my other account, but my other Steam browser. Because again they don't transfer. Key mapping, so these are correct. The thing is, this game doesn't have a 0 out key, so I hit 0. Okay. Numpad 0, by the way. So we got hit. But yeah, the thing about knife fighting is, all you gotta really do is look for the glint on their weapons. However, this game is realistic and themed. Or, like, it's not realistic and themed, it's realistic in how it all plays out. Like, the fog of war in this game's intense. Like, when you're knife fighting, you don't find people until you're on top of them. And AI will give you that too. You're running time. Like, even more so than Battlefield. It's crazy. You can always bunny hop. The bunny hop, unlike Battlefield and most realistic shooters, is plausible. Ah! Shoot through the bushes. Run, 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 run. Oh, you got two lives until you have to lose the battle. And basically, when they get to a waypoint, they stop, figure out where to go next, and then go. Using the protectors of my post. Ah! I didn't think I was going to be losing that much health. Let's re-engage. By the way, this game has some of the worst auto-resolve of any game. You will lose people every single time if you auto-resolve. At least with my strategies. At least with my primary strategies. Okay, you two need to go here. And also you need to use trees at every opportunity. Trees are your friend. Trees are your best friend. Trees are your best friend. So yeah, I'll just try to make a voice there. But anyway. Actually, go here and go here. Go. And I believe realistic is not okay. Use naked. I believe realistic is not a reference to mechanics. It's a reference to whether or not it's a reference to whether or not you can save at any time and reload. Yes, they are. Until we suppress them. Running time. Basically, when they open up with machine guns, I run. Machine guns is something I cannot fight on my own. At least not with my helmet and goggle. No, not with just my helmet. Another squad, there you are. Okay, let's crouch. Let's prone. Moving to there. Actually, you know what? Nix that idea. Just get on my hill. Yeah, when moving, basically, the two protectors of the post on either side of the front sight, of this M14-like gun, perfectly match up to walking speed. Yeah, zero casualties. I mean, we took one, but yeah. Yeah, someone went down with, well, it actually doesn't matter. Alright, but anyway. Inventory full? What is this heresy? I'm transporting T is what's happening. You can take the pants, we don't need it. We need ammo more. In prison. I don't think prison costs anything. It could cost food, but I have no idea. Marksmanship 7, revolver time, I've been waiting for this. Oh, I don't have room for this. Because you can't swap things. No, let's put the magazines in my pockets. Revolver time, yes! Got me a revolver! Fantastic! Arnie? Everyone's leveling up today. Oh, well, that's the flanker. Well, let's keep trekking. Again, we want to get to Party Town. Sure. I mean, if they don't join the cause, you might as well take them back. We're gonna farm later. Now we want to use the heals. The worst case is get the actual medkits for now. So basically, the medkits are a question of who do you want to give them to, yourself or your troops? Who do you want to save them for? Or who do you want to split? Or how do you want to split them? So yeah, in this session, I want to take out one of the pirate bases. In demands, I'll take that. There you go. Can have all of these. Are we using the shore lane? Take out the clues. Get the grenades. I don't really use grenades. Anything non-demand? Not really. Weapons! What can we use at level 7? Please be. Yes! We can use the Chris back there at level 7. Fantastic. And it is also worth it as well. That costs money. That costs a lot of money. That costs a lot of real money. I'll get one when it naturally comes to me. Armor? No, we haven't upgraded our armor, so we're not going to be able to use armor. However, we could probably use a vest. We can, actually. Let's get like vest. stuff for us so we don't actually die. Oh, we want... Yeah, we want heal rate. And do we put in armor? Probably? But no, I want to become... I want to be the pistol god first. Basically, this just increases damage. Why would I do that much damage? Yes, I want to be the pistolier. I want to just one-shot people with my pistol. I'm that good of a shot with it, so we can try. Actually, might as well just use food. Or not, because, yeah. It's a waste of food. It's also kind of a waste of a medkit, but take your pick. Now, is anyone ready to be talking to? How about you? I can try you. Nope. Yay! You've seen the light of day. Actually, since we should have a machine gun right here somewhere. There we go. There we go. Alright. Medkit, there we go. And rewarding troops helps with the morale. I think we're gonna need more stuff to go after these lure camps. Let's just check though. Actually, we could, in theory, take that out. You know, let's put in practice. He's going out like that. Do you want to attack it? Yeah. Attack! Although, technically we are sieging, so in a siege you won't have more people than you are sieging against. But, you know, we can try. That's what the save was for. Unless there is no buildings? Question mark? Some. I don't know, there are tons of buildings, okay. We're gonna take that hill. Yeah, do we go on the right side this time? Yeah. No, because it takes longer. Alright, actually... lose some advantage, but we'll be able to take it. We'll be able to... because there's not really a good spot for my flankers to go on the left side. Get a revolver out. There we go. Other sides. Sufficient. They shall do nicely. Oh. Yeah, cover! Actual cover! I mean, I'm saying the trees aren't actual cover, but still. But yeah, I can definitely see this game going places with mods. As the game is about to release, so I'm saying that's going to be releasing in a similar condition to this. Okay, that's all contact. Just on general listing. Oh. Fall back. Why did you bring any revolver rounds on me? Okay, that's not good. Oh, they're in the kill box. I forgot to put the revolver rounds on my inventory. Be right back, be right back, BRB. You guys got this, you guys got this. Next time, going overtime. in the world is our box? There it is. Good. Must need to get rid of him. Awesome. Oh, bullets are here. Oh, Rage was actually the one that lost someone. Okay. Sin bomb left. Oh yeah, it is one shot. Oh yes, the gloriousness. I wish that with more skill comes better accuracy. Oh, this is so nice. Prone. Crouch. Nope. Like I said. Click. Click. We pushed them back. You can see with the revolver that bullets aren't dropping that much. The thing is, it's just getting them on target. Oh, thanks for stopping. That's the revolver accuracy coming to account. Okay, let's get rid of our clicker gun. Two left. Ah, I'm not going in there. My strategies worked perfectly. Move up. Move down the hill. We'll pincer them. No, they're probably trying to get off map. That could have ended badly. Okay, let's run and heal. Oh, that's faster. Oh! Snapshot, no scope. Suck on that. When in absolute need, I can pull up nonsense. There you go. Oh, but that was beautiful. That was a beautiful shot. And we got ourselves a raider camp gone. Do we get the raider camp? Oh, we can't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that went better than I thought it would. Although most of our people are injured. We need to make it to the nearest city.